Welcome to the Winnacunnet versus Gulf Sound softball game. Gulf Sound will be hitting first. Up first is Brooke LeClaire.
I'll take a picture on
Of both sides. Strike one. Beautiful hit to center field. Batting second, Ari Gazone. Runner at first. Hit to center field. Brooke holds up at first base, 1 out. Next is Emma LeClaire. Ball one. Ball two. 2-0. Foul ball, 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2. That'll bring Emma to a full count. Here's a single. Runner out at second. Emma makes it to first. 2 outs. Dana Still batting third. Runner at first. Ball one. Showed bunt. 1-1. There's a shot to right center, which is caught. That'll end the inning. Grizzlies will be pitching. Welcome back. It's the bottom of the second. Sophie Roussel pitching. Emma LeClaire behind home plate. Riley over at first. Galveston is batting for Winnacunnet. That was a snag by the pitcher. 1 out. Batting second is Langmaid, number 33. Ball 1. Ball 2. Counts 2-1. Three and 1. No runners on, 1 out. Overthrow there, sends the batter up to first base. Shapiro up batting now for Winnacunnet. Oh, and 1. One and 1. One and 2. Runner on first. Pop fly. Foul ball. Count is 1 and 2. Runner at first. Foul tip. 1 and 2. There's a pop out. Ari Gazone. 2 outs. Runner stays at first. Oh and 1. Batting is Edwards for Winnacunnet. Oh and 2. Oh and 3. And that will end the inning. We'll be back for the top of the second. Welcome back to the top of the second. Score is still 0-0. Sophie Roussel up at bat. 1-0. Safe at first base. We'll have a courtesy runner for Sophie. Powerhouse Sam Derry in the box. Excuse me, Sophia Derry. We had a Sam Derry last year. Sophia. Ball 1. Two and 0. Foul ball. Count is 2-1. Three, 1. Runner at first. And a walk. So now Goffstown has runners at first and second. Riley Boucher is up next in the box. No outs. That'll be strike 1. There's a hit to shortstop. Runner is out at second. You have runners at first and second. Up next is our lefty hitter, Mackenzie Oliver. 1 out. Ball 1. Ball 2. That'll be ball 3. Count is 3-1. Showed bunt. Count is full. Foul ball. 3-2. There's a fly ball foul. Count as full. There's a shot. Everybody made it safe. Bases are loaded. 1 out. Now hitting Abigail's zone with 1 out. Bases loaded. Called a strike. 0-1. One and one. Ball was high. 2-1. There's a shot to the outfield. Third base tags up. Riley was out at third, and that will end the inning. We'll be back for the bottom of the second. Grizzlies hold 1, Winnacunnet 0. Welcome back to the bottom of the second. Score is Grizzlies 1, Winnacunnet 0. Fenway Schooler is in the box for Winnacunnet. Ball was high, 1-0, 1-0. One and one. Count as 1-2. There's a shot to center that will drop in. Run will be safe at first. No outs. Lily Snow stepping into the box for Winnacunnet. Count as 1-0. Showed bunt, foul. Count as 1-1. Shows bunt again. Runner out at first. Schooler advances to second. Lee is up for Winnacunnet. 1 out with a runner at second. Oh, and 1. Runner is out at first from Roussel. Schooler advances to third base. 2 outs. Gloucester is hitting for Winnacunnet right now. Count is 2-0. That'll be strike. 2-1. Foul ball. Count will be 2-2. 2 outs. Winnacunnet has a runner at third. Ball low. Full count for Roussel. For the strikeout. Grizzlies managed to hold. No runs batted in. We'll be back for the top of the third. Welcome back to the top of the third. Brooke LeClaire in the box for the Grizzlies. Ball to shortstop. 1 out. Up next for the Grizzlies, Ari Grzone. Ball 1. Ball 2. Good job by Ari holding off on that. Count is 3-0. 1 out. Count is 3-1. Ball 4. Ari advances to first base. Emma LeClaire batting for the Grizzlies. 1 out. Pop fly to the pitcher. 2 outs. Dana still up for the Grizzlies. Batting in the 4 slot. Let's see if Dana could do something for the Grizzlies here. Ball to third. Out at first. Bottom of the third up next. We'll be back. Welcome back to the bottom of the third. Grizzlies up 1-0. Hitting for Winnacunnet is Rainso. Ball high. 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. There's a shot out to Dana Still for the first out of the inning. Now batting for Winnacunnet is top of the order, Galvenstein. 1 out. Count is 1-1. Foul ball, 1-2. Ball hit up the middle. Batter will reach first base. Batting for Winnacunnet is Langmaid. Count is 1-1. Runner at first for Winnacunnet. One and two. Pop fly, foul. Count remains 1-2. Foul ball, 1-2. Good little battle by Winnacunnet. Let's see if Roussel could change that around a little. In for a strike on the change. 2 outs. Grizzlies up 1-0. That's in for strike 1. Batting now for Winnacunnet is Shapiro. Foul ball. Count is 0-2. Ball hit to left center. Runner coming across. Winnacunnet will score. Runner advances to second base. 2 outs. Edwards is up for Winnacunnet now with a runner at second. 2 outs. There's a shot to center, to left. And that is a great catch by O'Meara to end the inning. I think she might have had the wind knocked out of her a little bit, but a great catch. That will end the third inning. We'll be back for the top of the fourth. Welcome back to the top of the fourth. Sophie Roussel stepping into the box for the Grizzlies. See if the Grizzlies can get a rally going on here. Oh, and 1 for the first pitch. Shot to right field. And Roussel will be out. 1 out for the Grizzlies. Derry up for the Grizzlies now. This is ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0. There's strike 1. Count is 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2 is the count. Let's see if Derry can get this ball moving for the Grizzlies. It's 1 out, top of the fourth. There's a shot to left field for a second out of the inning. It was a nice shot by Derry. Riley Boucher up for the Grizzlies. No one on, 2 outs. Takes strike 1. Ball 1. Count is 1-1. Little pop to shortstop, or second base, excuse me. And that will end the inning for the Grizzlies. Winnacunnet up next. Bottom of the fourth. Welcome back to the bottom. Excuse me. Welcome back to the bottom of the fourth. Schooler is in the box heading for Winnacunnet. Ball 1. Second pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1. Strike 2. Schooler this week announced her commitment to play for Bentley. So congratulations to her. There's strike 3. 1 out for the Grizzlies. Lily Snow up for Winnacunnet. 1 out, no one on. There's a foul for strike 1. Just missed for 1-1. It's 2-1. Ball was a little high. Count is 2-1. Short pop to the pitcher for out number 2. Up next is Lee for Winnacunnet. Strike 1. Ball 1, a little high. Counts 1-1. Foul tip for strike 2. Counts 1-2. Foul tip again. Count remains at 1-2. Foul tip again. Still remain at 1-2. Let's see if Roussel can throw something funny here to get the Grizzlies out of this inning. There's a hit to first base. Foul. It's quite the battle going on between Grizzlies and Winnacunnet right now. And there she is for strike 3 to get the Grizzlies out of that inning. That will finish the 4th inning. We'll be back for top of the 5th. Welcome back for the top of the 5th. Changes made with Finley Heath stepping in at first base for Riley, so she is up in the box. Let's see if Golf Sound can get something going here. Takes ball 1. In for a strike. Counts 1-1. Two and 1. There's a shot to third base. Out at first. It's the first out for the top of the 5th for Winnacunnet. Abgazone stepping up in the box. She takes first pitch strike. Let's see if Addie could do something here for the Grizzlies. And there's a hit right up the middle. Great dive by Winnacunnet, which She will advance to second base. Great job by Addie Grazone. Brooke LeClaire stepping into the box. Runner at second, 1 out, top of the 5th. Takes a ball there. Oh. Good job by Addie reading that play. Shortstop was able to snag that ball in the air. So top of the 5th, 2 outs. Ari Gazone up to hit. Runner at second. She takes ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Let's see if Ari holds up and lets the pitcher throw strikes. Takes ball 4. Goffstown has runners at first and second. Emma LeClaire up to bat. Let's see if Emma can rally this team up here. She's had a great season hitting and behind the plate. Let's see if the Grizzlies can get some more points up on the board. Takes strike 1. Ball 1. Brings the count to 1-1. Pop to third base for the 3rd out of the inning. We'll be back at the bottom of the 5th. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Score is tied 1-1. Goocher up in the box for Winnacunnet. Takes ball 1. Strike by Roussel, counts 1-1. Little high there, 2-1. And it's in for a strike, counts 2-2. No one on, no outs. That'll bring the count full, 3-2. Foul tip, count remains 3-2. And she's in there for a strikeout. 1 out. Now batting for Winnacunnet, Reynoso. I probably butchered that completely, but it is what it is. Foul tip, strike one. Foul ball down the third base line. This brings the count to 0-2. Foul tip again, 0-2. That was a close pitch by Roussel. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two. There it is. Strike 3. It's 2 outs. Great to see Roussel stay in that battle. Top of the order for Winnacunnet. Langmaid is up hitting. Ball 1. In for a strike, 1-1. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. And in for a strike. Counts 2-2. Let's see if Roussel can deal here. Get us the Grizzlies out of this inning. Game is still scored 1-1. Count is full. Foul ball. Count remains 3-2. Ball will land. Harvey Gazone will throw into second. That was a single by Winnacunnet. So Winnacunnet has a runner on first, 2 outs. So I apologize before. That was Galbenstein. Langmaid is coming into the box now. Foul ball, strike 1. Another foul tip. 0-2. Broussel way up in the count. Winnacunnet has a runner at first. 2 outs. Emma LeClaire guns down first base, trying to steal second, which ends the inning for the Grizzlies. We'll be back at the top of the 6th. Welcome back to the top of the 6th. Dana still stepping in the box for the Grizzlies. Game is still tied 1-1. Let's see if they can do something here and get some points up on the board. A shot to third base. And that'll put the first out for Winnacunnet. Next batter is the pitcher, Sophie Roussel. That was a line shot to shortstop for the second out of the inning. Up next, Sophia Derry. Takes ball 1. Ball 2. There's a good shot right over shortstop. Sophia Derry will reach first base. Up next is Riley Boucher with a runner on first, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. She takes strike 1. Takes strike 2. Two outs in the inning. There's a shot to shortstop for the out at first. That'll bring us to the bottom of the 6th. Sorry about the delay. We missed a little bit on a technical difficulty here. Looks like Winnacunnet has a runner at first. Runner at third. We'll see how this all plays out. No outs. Still tied 1-1. Shapiro seems to be in the box. So Winnacunnet has a runner at second and third. No outs. And Edwards is in the box now. Shows bunt for strike 1. Shows bunt for strike 2. Runners remain at second and third for Winnacunnet. So drop third strike, gets the out at first. First base fires back to home plate. Can't get the runner. Score is 2-1 Winnacunnet. Runner at second advances to third for Winnacunnet. 1 out. Schooler in the box. Take strike one. Take strike two. Count is 0-2. Runner at third. There's a shot to right field. Schooler will make it to first base. Third base runner reaches home. Score is 3-1 Winnacunnet in the sixth inning. Snow is in the box now for Winnacunnet with 1 out. Lays a bunt down for a foul. Strike one. Shows bunt again. Tags are out at first. 2 outs now for the Grizzlies. Guess there's some debate about that. So let's see what Blue comes up with. And the runner is out. So 2 outs for the Grizzlies. Runner at second for Winnacunnet. And now batting is Lee. Let's see if the Grizzlies can get us out of this inning. Take strike one. Wind is picking up a little bit here. Ball one. Puts us at 1-1. She's in there for strike two. Count is 1-2 for Roussel. Let's see if she can get the Grizzlies out of this inning so we can get some bats back on the ball. And there it is. So the score is 3-1 Winnacunnet. Let's see if the Grizzlies can pull themselves out of this. We'll be back. Welcome back to the top of the seventh. Winnacunnet is up 3-1 on the Goffstown Grizzlies. Finley is up to bat. Takes strike one. Fouls off, counts 0-2. Fouls off again, count remains 0-2. Ball's hit to shortstop. Runner is out at first. 1 out. Addie Grazone up for Goffstown. Let's see if Addie can get something started here. She takes ball 1. Ball 2, a little low there. That'll be ball 3. Counts 3-0. She takes strike 1. Counts 3-1. There's a shot out to left field, which is caught for the second out of the inning. Timeout by Winnacunnet coach. Kind of talk their team through the last out that they need for this game. Brooke Leclerc, top of the order, is heading for Goffstown. Goffstown's usually pretty good about rallying, so let's see if they can set the tone here. They tend to do a lot with 2 outs against them. Ball 1. That's in there for strike 1. Count is 1-1. There's a shot to shortstop, and that will end the inning. Winnacunnet 3, Goffstown 1. Hope everybody enjoys their weekend.